to us, that's fine. If you want to do it right now, you can think about it.
So you're talking with these guys, they off-leash narcotics, you defined, and you said the way they indicated that they had a gun, and you're saying by their demeanor, the way they were holding themselves, did they say anything threatening to you?
Yeah, I did things that kind of odd, like things like that kind of odd. I don't remember exactly everything that was said.
Why do you think they were
What was the line of this one?
What about, tell me about the incident at the door. Can you, tell me about between those two?
Yeah. I figured he was going out to his vehicle. If he didn't have a gun on him, then he'd run to get one.
And who was this?
One of those guys.
Heavy set one or the younger one? We're using that heavy set guy, younger guy.
The younger guy.
All guy with beard or no beard?
The younger guy, but I couldn't really tell which.
This guy?
Yeah.
You thought he was going out to his truck to get a gun?
Yeah, him and the other guy. The other guy was pretty aggressive.
This one here?
Yeah, he was like crazy.
Okay. And what happened?
And so I went up there and I felt threatened, like I was going to get fired. I don't remember if he fired first or I fired first, but
And who was firing?
I,
Okay. And where was this at?
it was right on my front yard.
So you fired a couple rounds in your front yard? Or how many rounds did you think you fired in your front yard?
I don't know, probably quite a few.
Okay.
I was scared.
Okay. Was it from your rifle or pistol? Okay. Did you provide any other weapons to anybody else in the house?
No, I do my 9mm beside me in case my brother wanted to back me up, and I don't know if he did or not. If he did, but I saw that was straightforward.
Wayne, I'm going to tell you straight up, okay? Your brothers basically told us everything. You know, I'm not lying to you. He basically told us everything that happened, okay? And with all the witnesses, we had eyewitnesses, like I said, almost standing right there, okay? 5:30 in the morning, what time was that? 5:40, I think is when the call came in. Everybody's awake, getting coffee, doing whatever they're going to do, okay? We know certain facts that occurred prior to and during and after, okay? You gotta be a little bit more, I know it's brother protection, you're thinking your brother protected, well, you're not brother protected, okay? Your brother hurt, okay? You gotta let us know, we know Scott was in the house, okay? Scott was in the house when you guys armed yourselves, okay? I know how the Wayne, or not Wayne, I'm sorry, Ray hit the young man with a machete, okay? I know that Scott was inside the house with you and Ray. I know you armed Ray, and I know you questioned Scott if he wanted to be armed. Okay? Scott declined it, Ray grabbed it and held it put it in his back pocket, which was 2 magazines and a gun, and an automobile, okay? So why don't we start from there? See, I know what we're talking about here, okay? Your truthfulness may or may not help you out, I don't know, okay? But we're trying to get the facts, because right now, we're not working for you, we're not working for the county, we're not working for the state, we're working for that person who's laying dead out in the street, out in carport right now, okay? We speak for him. So, you know, if you want to be truthful with us, here's your chance, okay? I'm opening the door for you, okay? You just got to walk into it, okay? So let's start back over again, okay? Let's start from, we know they were there earlier, okay? They had drinks with you, they had rum and beers with you, okay? You drank a little bit, you were playing 45, playing around with your 45, okay, that you carried concealed with you, right? Or you had around or out, okay, in the house. Scott, when you came back with the vehicle, pulled the vehicle back behind the backyard, you guys were all sitting down in the bullshit. You guys were listening to the music and all that stuff.
I don't remember part of the stuff with that.
No? Okay. Okay, let's talk about you two playing with a gun or showing a gun, brandishing a gun, whatever, inside the house.
That's possible.
Okay? And that's what started the argument between both of you, or those guys? Or was it about the narcotics?
There could have been some of both.
Okay. And then you asked him to leave. Okay, did you ask him or Wayne asked him? Or did you, I'm sorry, I'm getting you two mixed up here. Did you or Ray ask him to leave?
I guess I
Okay, so they left. And then they came back. When they arrived in, did they have a vehicle with them when they arrived?
didn't.
You didn't see that? Now, the second time they came back, did they come in a vehicle or on foot?
I'm not sure, but I figured that they were
Right then?
They-
Okay.
What made you think that they were armed? You asked these guys to leave, right? And they got in trouble with them?
Yeah, I was saying something about I wanted them to leave. I said, no, leave, I got a gun. Leave.
So they got in trouble with them?
I guess so. I don't remember anything specific.
And did you see them?
The first one, we're talking first time. Nothing you can wish to
Yes,
say.
it is hard for me to remember everything that happened so fast.
Do you ever hear your brother tell them to leave? Whenever, after they left and then they came back, you remember your brother? You remember seeing them come back?
I guess, right? I guess they came back one in trouble, and that's when I grabbed my gun.
Did they say anything when they came back? What made you think that they were in trouble?
Because otherwise they wouldn't come back, because we never been back.
Okay, so y'all already in the house, they had left, and you were done at that point? So you're thinking because they showed back up, they were in trouble? So did they say anything to you when they came back?
If they did, it wasn't anything pleasant.
I believe it is challenging, and we've heard everything on the song, so don't feel the cuss and apology our ears, okay?
Did you hear him say anything to your brother?
I guess if I was kind of that, but it's hard to remember everything that was said.
Did you take any narcotics last night?
Just my prescriptions.
Great. Understand, great.
Over 6 months.
Good, just beer, nothing, no liver,
I think I had one shot.
no rum. Okay. Okay, when, they came to the door, the second time, where were you at in the house?
Leave I was back.
In the bathroom, okay. Did you hear your brother at all telling him to leave the premises or anything like that?
I believe I heard getting out.
Okay. Now, it started getting loud, okay? Did you come outside?
I believe I grabbed him maybe 14 and told him to get out.
Okay, so you were already armed before your brother hit him with a machete or after?
I don't know, I might have been back inside when he hit him with the machete.
Okay.
And I don't know if the fight broke out, so.
Okay.
So I
Now,
grabbed
were
my
you
gun.
in front of that, was he in front of the house when that fight broke out, or were you kind calling this because it's where 9 is your house, 11 is your next door neighbor, 13, 15. I know it's not the scale, okay?
I believe it was inside.
Okay,
Inside the house.
okay.
I believe it,
You just don't know.
was in the garage.
Okay. And when you came out, what happened?
Fight was starting and stuff.
Okay?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I let off some warning shots in the air.
From out here, or inside or outside?
From when I stepped outside with it to try to steer them off.
Okay, were you in the street or out, or not on the street?
I was out on my front stoop, I believe.
On the stoop out here. Okay. So you fired a couple shots off there, okay? Then what happened?
Then they, I'm not sure if they returned fire. Or if,
Did you see any guns at all? From them?
thought I did, but
Okay, when they were in the front yard, they started to scatter, right? When you fired a couple rounds, or they were gone?
well, they started to scatter, but
Okay, which direction did they go?
one of them started going, as you see me at my front door, would be left.
So it would be west, not towards Roosevelt, but towards Azalea.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, which one was that one, remember?
No, because it's hard for me to see. I wear glasses normally. I don't know stuff on.
Okay, so was he in the road, or was he in the grass, or what was he doing?
I guess he was at his truck or his neighbor's yard or something, but I know that after I fired shots, I realized that I'd hit somebody because I ran around and I looked up in the carport, the guy was laying there. And I believe it was that guy with the beard, maybe so died.
Okay. Where'd the other guy go?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so you came up in front of 13 is where basically he was in the carport. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were right here in the street firing, is that where you were at?
No, I was in my yard. And when I ran down, the guy had already been, I looked in the neighbor's carport, the guy had already been shot. And so
So it was right here.
yeah, and so I realized he didn't, that's all.
Okay, you're saying that you were in your yard when you shot this individual here?
I believe so, yes.
This was after the warning shots in the air? So you fired a couple of warning shots in the air, and then you're saying you fired some shots at him?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I was being fired on it or not. But you guys would know that better than me, if you find any guns on it.
Did you remember walking down the street or anything, or were you in your front yard the whole time?
I was pretty much in my yard, but then I walked down and saw him laying up on somebody's carport. And
So there was a car here in the driveway, so you actually physically walked up to the carport, is that what you're saying? And looked?
yeah,
Okay, where was your brother at this time?
I don't know who's behind us.
Okay. Did he fire one then?
I'm not sure.
Did he have a weapon on him?
Yeah, I guess he had my 9mm because I took it back to him. I was looking behind me watching this.
So this commotion that's going on here, why would you go all the way down here and shoot somebody?
Well, I didn't go all the way down there to shoot him. I
Yes, you
shot
did.
him, then I heard him. I heard like yelling or something. I looked down, I saw him laying there, and so that was enough. I mean, that's enough. But I went. I don't know even shooting him.
Okay, so you and your brother in that house. These guys let themselves in. So, and do you remember them asking
said, I didn't know you guys. I said, well, you came right in, and so it said something about drugs, and if I might be interested in some or something like that. So, I said something like, you guys are kind of lucky here. I might be somebody just coming right into my house. I got it done here. That's when the other guy started just trying to argue.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm afraid of the gun. You know, and he was really shitty. One on top of it. Yeah.
He's being pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Like holding back and.
Yeah. And he was all hooked up on something.
And then did you ask them to leave, or did they leave on their own? Or did you?
I asked him to go.
Did you have to pull out a gun to say get out of my house?
I don't remember if I had to do that, but it basically, yeah, I think that's what it ended up coming down to.
So they go out and they leave, and everything's cool for a little bit, or was there a fight in the front yard right after that?
I guess so. I know that something set me off. They must have came back to set me off, and then I figured, well, they don't go on themselves.
Do you remember your brother getting machete?
Yeah.
Where do you keep your machete?
It's usually in the garage. So they must have had time to leave.
Did your brother say anything to you about getting back, or I hit him with a machete or anything like that?
No. No.
Do you remember what happened that caused you to go get the 14 in the city?
Yeah, they were coming back.
Did they say anything when they came back? Did you see
I
how?
don't know. It might have been something about, yeah, we got guns too.
Did you see? Were you in the house when they came back? Did they come in the house after you came back?
I think so. My father looking at us at that.
But you know, when they came back, you thought something was going on, so you grabbed, where do you keep your nicotine?
I keep it locked up in the safe.
In the safe also. How about that Smith & Wesson?
I might have had that out.
Did you keep one out with access to the gun? Is that usually Smith & Wesson or is it?
Because it's kind of random. I guess in this case it was.
So something went on outside when they came back, something that you said pissed you off or something, did something with your brother, or do you know what it was?
Happened so fast. Yeah, I guess they were coming after him or something. So that's when I grabbed a B-14, you know, my mom's right in the bedroom. So she's old, so I got to defend my mom.
So you and your brother armed yourself. You said y'all came out on the front porch. Were they still in your front yard when y'all came out on?
I believe so.
So you fired off some warning shots to try to scare them off. So were they in the front yard when you fired the warning shots off?
I'm not with her. I fired. Yeah, they'd have to be, because I wouldn't shoot up in the air and see.
Let me ask you, why did you go outside after? Why not just shut the door and all of this?
I felt that the threat that they were going to come after us.
But at this point, they hadn't tried to come in.
so it's off kind of farther.
Your weapon. What kind of gun was it? Sorry, rifle?
Yeah.
What kind is it?
Ruby
Mini 14, so how does, it's what, magazine fed? How many rounds in the magazine?
about
15, with 15 round bag or a 30 round bag?
15 and then 21.
And a 20 round bag, okay. When you fire that weapon, how does the cartridge eject at that time?
It checked for it from the top side.
Did you pick those cartridges up after you fired? The ones in your house, at your house, you said you fired warning shots at. Where were you when you fired those warning shots?
I think I was on the porch.
Where's your driveway? Well, I can tell because I know where the cartridges
Yeah.
are. Okay.
Well, you know better than me. Like, I don't remember exactly, but it was standing right up front.
We're just walking and popping. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
So we have some reason in the driveway? Yeah. You said you weren't sure which way they ran, or did you see them run? You fired off the warning shots? How did you end up going this direction?
I guess that's where one of them may have taken off to something.
Why did you go down this direction? You and your brother walked down this direction. You got a whole bunch of shell casings over here. Front of those, 6.3 shell casings. As I understand. And from what witnesses have told us, there was a bunch of gunfire running. Did you see this guy? I mean, what caused y'all to get into this?
Yeah, I thought he had a gun.
What made you think he had a gun? Did you see muzzle flash, or did you see it, or did you hear something? Did he say something to you? Did you say anything to him?
Yes, he must have said something.
You remember firing the gun over here? You fired off the warning shots here.
Yeah.
How many did you end up unloading on the bag?
It's just two warning shots.
Warning shots? I'm just curious why y'all came out of the house instead of just locking the doors and calling us.
Yeah. Right. They said I felt threatened.
Scott was inside the house, right?
I don't know if he was in there at that time.
Let me give you Scott's quote, okay? Scott was in your house, with your brother Ray and you. Ray was pissed off because the he's talking about those two right there, that had pissed off Ray, and he said he didn't want those motherfuckers in the house. And you came out from behind that, or you were in the back of the house. I'm gonna kill those motherfuckers. Scott goes in to the back side of the house, Wayne's still inside, Mom's inside, Casey's inside, or Ray's inside. You pick up a silver colored handgun, you wave it around, which would be your 45. Your black handgun, or you pull from the small of your back, and you give it to Ray, and you have him put two magazines and this weapon in the back of his pants. So see where we're coming from? Okay, we're gonna pull this out. Sitting out here, let's see.
Does that sound familiar?
I'm not sure. I don't remember putting a weapon on him.
Or handed it to him, it could be construed true, that he got the weapon from you. Okay. Okay. And what about being pissed off? You were pissed off because they were coming at your house, right? Okay. Could you have said something like, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers?
I don't remember saying that.
Okay. Were you pissed enough to say it?
But I was pissed off with the state.
Because they were inside your house? Okay. Okay. What did you do with the 45? Did you offer it to Scott? Okay, what did you do with the 45 then?
I don't remember if I left it on the bed or what.
Okay, what about the magazines of the 45?
I left it on the bed too.
What about the magazine for your extra magazine for your mini-14?
Well, I sent that in my book.
Is that the one that we took off of you on the scene, was a magazine for your mini-14? Okay. We are going, we're getting there a little time, okay? Now, Scott leaves and actually gets in the Jeep. I guess the Jeep was parked over initially. Were you guys out back or out front?
Oh, we've been on that.
Listening to the music and, okay. Okay. And then Scott beats feet when all this starts happening. I understand, it takes off. I'm blaming on you too, okay? Now, we're at the point where your brother and you come out of the house, okay? And we know that the two victims took off running, okay? One of them had a machete wound to his arm, okay? Did you see your brother hit him with a machete? Okay, did you know your brother hit him with a machete? So what brought you out of the house?
I figured something was going on. I didn't know whether.
Did you hear something? Did you see something?
Yeah.
Did somebody say something?
It was a dispute. These guys were, like I said, that guy was being a little obnoxious. I don't remember the exact words and everything, but like they wanted to fight.
Is that enough to kill him though? Is that enough to kill him?
No, I wasn't looking to kill him.
Okay. Okay, so you get out in your driveway, they take off. When the guy's taking off, you've got a big gaping gash. Okay, did they enter the street or the yard?
When they were coming up,
And they were leaving.
okay, I figured we'd go into the truck or something.
So do you know where any of these guys live?
Later on, I found out that one lives down the street. Fenced in.
Down here by Zillion? Is that where you're talking?
Yeah,
The guy that's been beats over the Zillion?
the guy that you said was killed.
Okay, and do you know exactly where he lives?
I'm pretty sure I didn't really recognize him at first.
Okay. So you guys come out, you're either on the street or in the grass, which one?
When I first came out, it was all in my yard.
Okay. And did you stay in your yard, like were you going down like you used to by the telephone or the mailboxes, or were you like on the street itself? Or did you eventually enter the street?
It's hard to recall. I just went out there. I know I returned fire. I didn't even know if I was hitting anybody.
Okay.
You say you returned fire, did he shoot at you?
That's what I thought.
What do you think he shot at?
But I guess I didn't see a gun or anything.
Okay, did you see it wasn't flash?
No.
Okay, what made you go to this house with him there?
I guess I was trying to chase him down to see. Then I saw him laying up in the driveway, and I was like, left it alone.
Okay, I think you're missing my question here. The guy that's dead in here, okay? What made you come down here and see him? Did you see him go and come back? Did you see him go straight in? What did you see?
I don't know, maybe he yelled.
What did you yell?
After he got hit.
this area right here, big blotches of blood. Okay, that's usually that's probably from this, okay, from the hatchet, okay? Right down here, there were 2 sets of cartridges, probably about 15 in each one, okay? One of them was 223, one of them was 9mm. You're telling me that you only fired 223 rounds, right? Okay. Your brother had the 9mm?
Yes.
He's right next to you.
I guess he did.
Okay. Did you say anything to these guys why you guys are firing inside the house or towards the carport?
I don't remember firing towards the carport.
Okay, where did you fire? Were you standing here firing this way, or were you going this way or this way?
I think I was going this way.
Okay.
I guess he ran up.
Were you directly in front of that house, or were you offset from that house?
I was on the side, I was firing this way down the street. I guess he went up into the carport.
So you're saying you were standing like in front of your house, firing there, or in front of your neighbor's house?
Possibly some of both.
Did you fire off the volley of rounds, then move up and fire off some more?
I might have.
Or were you walking when you were shooting?
Yeah, step and then aim and shoot. And
Step in and shoot, step in and shoot, okay. That's probably conclusive with what you got right here, okay? With what you're telling me, okay? These 9mm, and from what your brother was telling us, he was shoulder to shoulder when you fired into the house, okay? And that's because he wanted to protect you, okay? Which, this right here, which we told your brother, this is your decision point. When you came out of the house with a weapon, that's your decision point. Okay, you've been in the military, you know, okay? Either I stop and hold my position, or do I advance? That spot right there was your decision point, okay? So, when he gets in here, you're firing, do you know even if you hit him?
no, I didn't.
Okay, did you see him run in here, or what made you fire into this house?
I don't remember firing into that house.
Or firing in the direction of that house?
Yeah, all I remember is going up there, and I had my weapon, and I looked and he was down in the carport, like he probably thought I could do something.
Okay, did you come on this side of the house, or
I
this
think
side
he
of
was
the house?
alive because he was looking at me.
He was looking at you? Okay. Did he have any weapons?
I didn't see him.
Okay. You never saw anybody run down the end of the street and then run back up?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Okay. Okay. Let's go over the part where your brother, again, in the house, okay? We're gonna sit there here until we get your mind clear and we get a clear understanding, okay? So when we go back over that. You anything to drink? Water or something?
Sure.
Do you remember when you came out of the house and these guys were standing? You said you think they were standing here? But you have to show them, well, you fired off a couple of warning shots, so.
Yeah. Yeah, right up there. My mind is kind of fuzzy on the so.
These guys blew up your house, you think Scott told you before, or?
He could have. I didn't recognize him.
You've never seen these guys before, and all of a sudden they're coming in your house.
Yes. Probably something to do with drugs.
Let me ask you this, when you and your brother and you buy a lot of drugs off the street or anything, or why do these people pick you out of, do you sell any of yours? I mean, 'cause I understand y'all are both unemployed right now, I'm trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do, sell their bills to try and do that, you gotta stay on top of things. You gotta talk about
I understand, but I mean, suffer from anxiety at times.
So, give you a few minutes. Maybe grab some drinks myself. And, we'll be back, all right?
It should be cold.
What's going on?
Pretty good.
Okay. Wayne, you made reference to asking for an attorney or something to that effect. We cannot advise you that people that be under your office. Okay. You know, if it's your prerogative, but if you don't want to, or if you do want to, let us know. And if you don't want to, we'll just continue speaking like you are right now. Okay? Do you want to keep talking with us?
I guess, because I am under arrest.
I just told you you're being detained, you're not free to leave right now, okay? I'll tell you you're under arrest, okay?
So before we go any further, let's get that clarified. You want to keep talking with us?
I guess as long as I'm not under arrest.
Okay.
Okay. I just have to make some changes to this because I wanted to make sure where everything was. How long you lived in the house? How long you lived in this neighborhood?
About 3 years. Years. I was, taking a drug move down this road and shit.
You know, last time we had trouble out there, that I remember was, the house that burned down with the neighborhood side, you know, that case out there. Just 12 streets down from, yeah, it was what, 6 months ago, we were still, it was just starting to warm up, I think it was like in, March, April timeframe. Now it's about fire. Yeah, we had a fire.
Wasn't something that happened from the floors, correct?
No, this was, in your subdivision, it's totally separate house. I think. I think so. It was a space heater sort of thing. It was, I never knew what the case said. All right, so,
We good?
we just need to clarify one thing. It's, I asked you a couple times about the machete with your brother. Did you see your brother with a machete?
No, I don't recall.
Either yes or no. It's a yes or no question. I don't recall. Okay. Now, that machete is where in the house? Or can where in the house?
It was out in the garage.
Does it have a sheath to go with it, or is it just out
It's-
without a sheath?
I didn't put it back in the sheet. I guess there's junk lying there.
Do you have a workbench out there?
Or-
You have a workbench that you use?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
workbench?
It's pretty much invested in still organizing things. Like I've been working to fix that house up for years,
Okay.
but it's not even finished yet.
So you never, when all this commotion's going on inside the house, you never saw your brother with a machete, that's what you're saying? Okay. Did you knew he hit somebody with a machete? Okay. What you told us about firing the warning shots in the driveway were correct, okay? They were showcasing in the driveway, okay? The only thing that we have an issue with is where the young man was struck with the machete at. Okay, because the blood trail does not start up by your house. It starts right at your driveway into the street. So did all this commotion going on in the yard?
I don't know. Normally if somebody's struck by a machete, do they just
to your bleeding, yeah, it's gonna start right away.
I've been hurt before, I can start bleeding.
Yeah, this was pretty deep cut. Especially, you know, you do it with a little force, a little anger, a little scared, all at the same time, you know, you're gonna get a lot more thrust on it than you would on any other, you know, edge weapon. If I was just to go like that with it, you know, unless it's like razor blade, well, you know, hit you with a razor blade, it'll open up fat. But if I hit you hard with it, it's gonna go deeper, go to the bone or something. So when we're down here in the, this is what we gotta clarify is from basically this point right here to this point right here. Okay? How long a time frame do you think it took from you, from here to get down to in front of 13 Aspen? Seconds, minutes, were you running or were you jogging or?
I guess I was walking.
That happened quick, would you say? I mean, were y'all chasing this guy, or that's just, what led you that direction?
I guess that's the direction it was coming from. I'm not sure if they were firing at me or not, or those guys. And
How do you know that they were that direction? What were they doing?
yeah, I figured that they were returning fire, so I fired some shots up, some shots straight toward them. I never really got an aim on any of them, so I didn't even know that one had been hit until I walked up and looked. I wasn't so firing that I know when I got right there. Because I looked in and saw the guy laying there, so I figured, well,
I believe these are, I think this is now we got a bunch of 9mm rounds here and a bunch of 223 rounds there. So, I'm wondering what led in this direction. Did you see them running that direction? Or you said you returned fire, all the shells are up here. So, and this guy's here, so you would have been returning fire in this direction.
I don't remember shooting into a cardboard. I remember shooting out this way.
How did you see these guys? How did you see this guy? I mean, in the darkest one.
Yeah.
How did you see that he was moving?
I mean, I was shooting it in the dark. Just,
Did he yell
else
something?
is you, I guess. Like I said, I really don't remember it clearly. But I don't believe I was shooting into somebody's cardboard. I remember looking that way and seeing the guy laying down, like he had crawled up in there or something.
Did he say anything to you then, or did you say anything to him?
I don't remember. I remember looking at him. He might have said something about being been shot. I don't know.
These guys usually bring your house. You said that they offer you some drugs or something. Did they ever show it to you?
I don't think so.
I think so. They didn't pull out a bottle or anything, or
They might have. I was getting pretty late and I was pretty tired. trying to push the drugs or something. Like I said, I was back in my bedroom. I guess when they came back,
Did you or your brother try and take the drugs from these guys?
no,
No. Did she tell them you were going to buy the drugs and then not pay them or something? No.
I just didn't want.
Just didn't want, didn't need them or? Okay, so these guys left with their drugs?
I guess so. I mean, they, the first time, and then they might come back, I don't know. I don't know, back, I had enough.
Did you know they were coming back? No. What tipped you off that they came back?
I guess seeing them.
Okay, well, you had said that you were back in the back of your house somewhere. These guys had left. You should probably had an altercation with them in the front or something, with the shed. And then y'all hung yourselves on the mat. At what point did you see them? I mean, you were back in the back of the house, and they had left. What tipped you off and you did on yourself with the guns and go outside and scream?
I didn't know that they left. I didn't know that. I don't know right now if they had gone. I think they were still there. That's why I fired one of the shots off in the air.
So you didn't realize that they had left and come back, is what you're saying? So you're thinking they never left?
Yeah. I guess pushers like that, they kind of relentless.
Were they, when you came out, you and your brother both came out, you were home, right?
So back down the street, gonna go back down in front of 13 where you were shooting, okay? Basically, we'll draw this out, okay? This is your carport, this is the rest of the house. There's a door right here, that leads into the carport. The driveway that comes out, and there's a car right here. And then the street. Okay, so this is a carport, you understand where I'm at here? Okay, this is the front door. Okay. This is number 13. No, this is number 13, okay? This is the way, it's just a box floor plan, basically. Looking at the carport mainly in the driveway, okay? I think there's a mailbox out here, okay? Where were you standing in the street when you were firing?
I guess right now.
No, look at the streets,
I was
okay?
firing.
When you were firing the Mini 14,
Okay.
where were you at in the street?
Okay, I think it was back here.
Okay. And the reason I ask is because there's shell casings here on the street and here on the street, that this was a street, okay?
Okay.
So these are 223, these are rounds.
Okay. Some prisoners.
Okay. So we've got rounds in the wall here, here, high here, and then there's a trash can right here. So the angles of fire in this vehicle was not hit at all. It's a good shooting, okay? But